Look at that. Homemade chicken pot pie on the egg. I made it myself. Some mac and cheese. Oh yeah. If we can't go fast, we can at least eat good.
So, I don't know. If they do come loose, they can't go anywhere.
Exactly, that's it.
I don't know. It was one of those things where it was late in the night and I didn't know. I was just like, then again, it wouldn't be that loud.
Whoa, it's intro time. We have made it to Lights Out here in South Georgia, and the weather is beautiful. And we are excited to be here racing this weekend, or this week. This is Tuesday, and this is the first day. The track goes live here in a couple hours, and we are excited to get the S10 back on the track and see what we can do on a radial tire. So we have to run in the RVW class, radial versus the world, because of the being all fiberglass, and it kind of puts us in that class. And we are a little bit outgunned in the horsepower world compared to the gas cars, being that Stevie Fast and Marcus Burt and all those guys can run deep in the 350 range. So we're just going to go for a personal goal of a 3-second pass of our own. So we're excited to get this thing on the racetrack. We're just excited to be in nice weather, and we're going to see what we can do with it this week.
Well, I think like if it kicks the tires the first time, we look at the data and we just go back to what allowed us to not kick the tires in the first place, and that's just we decrease the staging limiter until it doesn't kick the tire, and then we, instead of doing that thing where we're just kicking it over and over making small changes, let's make it leave by lowering the staging limiter.
Maybe just bump it up.
What did EGTs hit, Larson?
I was at 480.
That's right when it turned it on.
So that wasn't...
Okay, we just did a staging test, and when the nitrous came on, it backfired. Every time that you change your setup, obviously we want to bring in nitrous as soon as we can, so it brings it up and stages it quickly. So we had jetted it up. Just here in the pits. We had staged it back at the shop and it was fine. We thought it could take a little bit more, but now we're going to just check the log and probably just move the EGT limiter up an extra 100 degrees before the nitrous comes on to make sure that doesn't happen. Okay, we are ready for lap number 1. So this is a green track. They just got it prepped. It's like 67 degrees and sunny, so the weather is fantastic. But we're gotta have a starting point. So we're gonna go a little bit conservative on our hit. We took 100 RPM out of the launch limiter and see if we can get it to go down the track, get some data, and we'll go from there. Okay, first pass, it actually left the line, but our lockup came in a lot sooner than with the new converter. Last year, from the time that we called lockup till the time we actually saw the RPM drop, it was almost 1 full second. And with the new converter, it happened in 0.2 of a second. So we just moved lockup out, and we're gonna go right back at it, see if we can get a full pass down the track, get some data, and go from there.
once again, racer need, running Milliken's looking for a 54-inch dry shaft.
So boost is lower, and we've got nitrous right in the intake, and the combination of the two is just not happy. I wonder if leaving that dump open for a little bit made it worse.
So on that last run, I don't know, about 100 foot on the throttle, and in that little bit of time, it pushed some oil out of the valve cover. Like it's not sealing right, so we're just tearing it apart and making it not leak oil. Good things. So we'll slap some silicone on it and put it back together and be good to go.
Day one is over, and learned a few things. Didn't make any clean passes, but all in all we didn't wreck anything, and we didn't kick the tires on the first move, so that's kind of a start, I guess. G-meter's looking a little bit better. We really spent a good bit of time kind of readjusting our new nitrous setup with moving stuff to the intake ports. It definitely changed some things up a little bit, so learned that the first, I believe, 2 hits, we actually had more nitrous in it than what we thought we did. The last pass of the day, we had really cold track temps. We were down at 68 degrees on the track temp, and the G-meter, until the tire let loose, actually looked better than what it had been. So the air was really good, it was making power, and just seemed to be too much for the cold track. So we'll regroup and try again tomorrow morning. Hopefully get a couple laps in before the sun gets too hot tomorrow afternoon, and hopefully we'll be ready to go make some full passes for qualifying round 1 tomorrow night.